Welcome, water signs, you beautiful, intuitive, cosmic sisters and brothers. This is your reading for the Aquarius full moon. Yes, we are unleashing the power of the Aquarian full moon magic. So today I'm going to read you some cards. We're also going to hear the Sabian Symbol so we have a better understanding of what we'll be looking at. Okay, this Sabian Symbol is kind of like an umbrella energy of understanding for this time period. This is a very dynamic and extreme time period. If you're new here, I'm Chanda Sparkles, and I'm an intuitive evolutionary astrologer, and I read cards, do mystic things, sound activations, galactic shamanism, grid keeper, starseed mentor. So welcome. This is your time to connect with us as we channel the 12, as we channel your highest guidance for yours and the collective's highest good. All right? Let's get some answers for you tonight. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. I have a Lumerian wrapped in copper on the inside here. So soothing, so calming, so peaceful. I'm also offering up the tobacco for spirit, welcoming in our ancestors, our loved ones who have crossed for the water signs. Okay. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope that you're not having too many struggles with this really intense season that we're stepping into. So we're going to read the Sabian Symbol for you so that you have a better understanding. We're going to read the cards and we're going to do some runes. All right, so let me go ahead and just read this for you. I'm going to go ahead and take down the banners just because they're not necessary right now. There we go. Okay. Now just take this in. Hi, Soleil. Thank you for being here. Okay, so here we go. This is the Sabian Symbol for the Aquarius full moon that's happening this coming Monday. If you're watching this on the replay, we're doing this on Tuesday night, the 13th. So this coming Monday will be that Aquarian full moon, but we're feeling that energy for an entire week. So here's the Sabian Symbol. If I can find my eyeglass. It's titled A Tree Felled and Sawed. Felled, F-E-L-L-E-D, and sawed, as in to saw a tree. A tree felled and sawed. The key word here is immediacy. Doing what needs to be done. This symbol speaks to the foresight, preparation, and ability to quickly grasp what needs to be done in a crisis and do it. The image of a tree felled and sawed symbolizes practicality and sacrifice of the lesser for the good of the greater. I'm going to say that one more time because I feel like it's important. The image of a tree felled and sawed symbolizes practicality and sacrifice of the lesser for the good of the greater. The emphasis here is on common sense, initiative, and the wisdom not to be waiting until the last minute to get things done. The positive here, at its highest, this symbol represents industriousness and efficiency, or the type of individual who is prepared for anything at any unforeseen emergency or event. Now, the negative of this symbol is the lack of the imagination and creativity and a tendency to do things the hard way. Let's not take the hard way. Let's just cast that out right now, water signs, okay? So, this is about being practical, but being able to handle yourself through any situation. And the stepping stones here are practicality, functionalism, resourcefulness, skillfulness, constructiveness, pragmatic, to be pragmatic, realism, productiveness, and sensibility. We can take a lot from that as we move forward in our lives and what we're traversing. Now, and if you missed it, we did do the big astrology night live just later. It's already posted. Just go look for it. It should say Aquarius full moon. So, but I wanted you to remember this. Find love, patience, and compassion. As the shocker happens. What? Excuse me. Is it as? No, I think it's when. Find love, patience, compassion when the shockers happen. That is your mantra. And remember, shockers aren't always bad. Shockers can be stunning and surprisingly good. So let's just set that intention right now that it's surprisingly good. Doesn't mean that it has to be bad just because it's intense. What about that shocking, amazing thing that, like, let's just say I'm getting a vision of like a pregnant woman and she's about to have birth. She's birthing. And she doesn't know that she's got 3 babies. She thinks she's having twins. That's a pretty big shocker. But it's a happy, blessed surprise, right? So let's look at it like that. Let's just set that intention now. Let's just set it. It is so. It is so. Okay, so now we're going to do the card read for your sun, moon, and rising signs. All cards have been smudged, cleared, and set. Intention to connect in with your highest self through my highest self to give you the messages that you best need to traverse this period. All right? So let's go ahead and have a look here at the board. We are doing this giveaway. Don't forget, Sandra McGillis, embodimentofthesoul.com. All her info is below. She's the amazing sponsor. She's giving away a past life regression zone technique therapy session. I'm also giving away this dragon oracle and the dragon earrings. These are so cute. And then this sage bundle that I've put together in my apothecary. It's a Palo Santo. It's a blue mountain sage. It's a red sparkly jasper and Callalunda. 3 Callalunda flowers for birthing abundance during this amazing time period. It is really an amazing, like, seriously, the astrology is just amazing. It's just mind-blowing how different, because it's so many different things happening in a row. That's the thing. It's not just like a 1 day and done, or 2 or 3 days. It's like a 10-day to 12-day period of a lot of different things that are just wow. So, with that said, let's get going. We're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux. Let's set this over here. And I need a little sip of this. Going to give you a little bit of this Una Mashe Temukanai. Inu shite mokanaha. Una shite mokanahe. Inu shishi mokai. Inu shishi mokala inashi. Tushete moka. Hariti lushina bo namake. Giving you that beautiful ostrich feather medicine along with the buck. Keeping you sturdy, resistant, but agile. You know, we've got to be agile. And so it is. All right. Connecting in with all of your highest selves now. Feel, see, sense, hear through the energy. Water signs, okay? Calling upon the galactics and the guardian and the gateway keepers. Calling upon the ancestors. Calling upon the elements. Honoring the elements. Honoring the directions. Calling upon the Argothians, the inner earth beings, to assist us with this read. To give water signs, sun, moon, and rising the messages they need. He, we, she, all the same. He, we, she, all of the same. Ishi kumwakai miki unakashite monasheta munakai unashete munakeshite munakai uranda keshite mo ukuna ranshinkumai ramashete ramasheta ramashakete monai. Well, there you are, water signs, loud and proud, showing up in the very first position. You know, I think it was also fire signs that showed up in the very first position tonight as their king of their element. There you are, with poised emotional integrity. Don't let anybody tell you, water signs, that you're not integral. Don't let anybody say, oh, she just, gets all emotional and it's just she's Miss Drama Queen, or he's just too over the top, he's just too much because he's so feely, or he feels all the feels. I feel like somebody's been kind of judgmental with you, and I feel like you're just kind of at this place of, I don't get it, why is this happening? And I also feel like that there are others, and that's just for some of you, because I feel like that there are others that are traversing in this fire, passion, will, and drive. Like, I feel like there's some serious fire going in. Like, okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Alchemist card comes out. But you know how, like, you take fire and water and you pour them together to alchemize the situation, to alchemize spirit with intuition. So we're practicing holding the fire and the water, and we're going to mold those together in the energy field, okay? To ignite you, to allow your process to unfold passionately, creatively, intuitively, but also in a manner that is instant alchemization. We see you doing this. Try it. Try doing what we do, but put your own spin to it. Call in through your highest guidance. All right, you are challenged here by this is the highest princess. The high priestess, intuitive, wise, knowing, being able to keep the secrets of all of the Akash. Like, she holds the book of the Akash. You see here? She does hold the records of all of the souls. She's the soul keeper, okay? Look at her right there. But she also realizes that sometimes she has to completely empty herself out in order to hold all of that power, in order to hold all of those flowing intuitive wisdoms that circulate her existence, okay? She keeps it in a balanced way. But she knows that she has to take flight time to time because it becomes a little much. I feel like sometimes this just becomes a little much for you. It's almost like you didn't see the sauce before it was overboiling. It's almost like the sauce is something you've been creating, something that you've done for a long period of time. These are long-term cycles that we're dealing with here. And I feel like there's something you didn't see, and I feel like that you didn't realize it was going to be this way. And I feel like, too, there is this passionate, like just this fire, This is the ace of fire. Understand how powerful this tarot card is. It is the beginning of creation. It is the divine spark of an epiphany, of an idea, of something that's going to mold itself through your intuition, through the belief system. The deepest core held beliefs are what manifests in your reality. It's just like, okay, so they're showing us a man that's in prison, okay? And the man that's in prison, he knows in his heart he's going to make parole. Like he has zero doubts because he knows he was wrongly accused. So he has zero doubts that he's going to get out. Oh, he has all the other guys fucking with him saying, oh, you're not going to get out. I don't know why that. He doesn't care. He knows his innocence will shine because he trusts in his own creation. He didn't before, and that's how he ended up in there. Your deepest core beliefs are what will manifest here. That's the spark of fire ignited. Coming in from outside of you, you have got a very amazing wish card. Like, this is an amazing card. I'm sorry, this is the 8. What? It's the 7 of Cups. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with this too, because I was seeing the 10 of Cups, and now I'm seeing the 7 of Cups. So when that happens, it's more like that's coming. But it's going to take a little bit of time. And sometimes this is like intuitive confusion. So every one of those cups is full of some kind of emotion or event or some kind of thing that you really want to put your heart into, but you're not really sure. This is also about, how can I analyze this situation better to where I can get to the 10 of Cups, where I can get to that ultimate wish fulfillment, where I have everything I possibly could want in my heart. And things are just flowing easily, and it's not so strenuous, you know. And I'm handling those shocking moments with compassion. Compassion for myself and compassion for others. It takes a very strong, big, deep individual to understand that even if people are criticizing or being judgmental of you in any way, that you can still see them as love. You know, that you can still see them as love because they are. They are God's creation. They are source, just like you. And they are mirroring all that junk that's within you. So really, you should be thanking them, because they're helping you to pull it out. You also have the Ace of Cups here. This is the same as the Ace of Wands, but this is emotional fulfillment. This is creativity to the max. But it's just a seed. It's just the beginning. It's just the start, you see. It's vibrant. It's colorful. Look at it. The possibilities are endless whenever you believe and you use that psychic, amazing intuition that you hold. I feel like that there's still just too much sadness here, you know. You're still holding on. Look, she still has 2 golden cups full of things that fulfill her, but all she sees are the cups that are spilled. And she's holding her heart because she knows she's been wronged. And she knows that she's doing her best, you know. But I do feel like the stability is there. But this King of Cups, it's not about emotional. It's more about mental emotional. So like there's a thing, mental emotional. The kings are all mental. But it's a mental emotional. It's a diligent, I'm making this decision to be this way. Versus like the Queen of Cups, she's just all about her heart. And she just follows her heart. She just follows what feels good and what's right without thinking sometimes. King sets his mind and his heart to it and decides that he's going to use his heart and mind, you see. On the bottom of the deck, you can't make it up, water signs. What is going on? You have got the Ace of Swords. Out of 78 cards in the deck, there are 4 aces, okay? There are 4 of them. You're about to be given a brand new chance. You're about to be given a brand new idea, a brand new way forward. There's going to be something that just comes in and will really just sets you on fire for life. You just got to keep going. Don't get confused. This is also confusion. So don't be confused. If you start to feel confused, it's time to pause. Okay? And if you're not getting everything you want and people aren't listening and they're just judging and criticizing which way, I'm not saying be the doormat, but each one of these cups is filled with different things, and some of it may not be so appealing. You started here, you see. And then now you have all these through experience, life experience. Some of those have got to go. And as you can see, then you have the 5 of Cups. So which is it? Are you going to pick up your sword? Your mind? Intellect? Through the heart? That eagle eye view, understanding that everything happens at a higher consciousness level? No, we are not focusing in on this 3D reality. We are much more powerful than that, water signs. I wanted you to see the back of this card. There are 2 gestures there, or you could call them jokers. And they rest upon checkerboard. One is the good twin, one is the bad twin. The light and the dark. But it all mirrors each other. It's all the same energy. All right, we're also going to pull from the Barbaretti Oracle, the Zodiac Oracle, Barbaretti. Oh, there goes one. And we want this one more. Scorpio. I flashed Scorpio when I picked up that deck. Aquarius. Oh, that's so good. We're in the Aquarius full moon. With the moon opposite the sun in Leo. Okay? And this Scorpio energy is deep. This is why I was feeling so deep in this. Like I was really, like I was starting to tear up through that. Because I could feel so much of y'all's energy. You know, Scorpio, I am, if you're new, I'm a Scorpio sun and rising. And a Mars. But my sun is in the first house. So like I'm like the strong Scorpio energy. And I'm going to tell you right now. It's just a constant life of evolution, of raising yourself up and out without getting sucked into the darkness. It's very easy to get sucked into the darkness. And sometimes when you do, you learn that you just got to honor it. Like you just got to let it be dark for a little bit. And you got to speak whatever you got to speak, even if it's not pretty or approved in the spiritual reality community. Sometimes you just got to be who the fuck you are. And you got to just realize that there is a power and a strength that's within you that's going to get you through whatever you got to do. With a smile on your face. Because when you smile, you have no choice but to feel better. And the Aquarian energy here, this is future forward. And it's master number 11. The Scorpio is, of course, 8. That's the number. These are the actual numbers of the astrological zodiac signs. This is all about revolution, higher consciousness beings. Look at that card. And there is the duality. See how he has the 2 wing arms that look like the 2 that were on the back of the card that I showed you? Get it? So, fixed air, fixed water. That means whatever is happening here with this new beginning is sustainable. I wouldn't give up on anything right now. I would go for whatever. If you can get your ass out of the lack, the sadness, the woe is me, oh, I lost this much, I don't get to have this, but, you know, you still have something. It's not like you lost all of it, right? We're a little annoyed, have a little bit of an annoyance, because it's almost like you're annoyed with your own self. All right, let's go. Dragons. Call in the dragons for the water signs. What do the dragons have to say for the highest of the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ooh, that one. Rainbow dragon. Bring the leap of joy that opens the new doors. Wow. Okay, those things are really crazy. It says, have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles. Remember at the beginning of this read, we set the intention. Accept the opportunities. Do not pass anything by. If you are offered anything outside of the box, especially right now with Aquarius, go for it. And you got the golden orange dragon. That looks just like my Anna. She's a red and gold dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be peaceful, warrior. And I said it like that on purpose. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. So I'm going to throw down a challenge, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it too, because I'm a water sign. So I want you to gather some things to donate. I want you to, and if you don't have things to donate to get rid of, I don't know why you would have, because everybody does. I want you to go and like purchase something like dog food and take it to a shelter. I want you to go out into your community, and if you see someone who's in need, And you're intuitive enough to know if it's a drug addict or it's just a truly someone veteran that's straight up homeless, because they're everywhere. I want you to do something for that homeless person. Whatever you feel comfortable with. No, there's no limitations there, okay? When we start to put out into our community will get back to us. Yeah. Okay, let's also see what the Light Star Creations Magical Dimension step. What do you have for our lovely water signs? That's it. Shifting frequencies, intensity, choices align. That's a 5 and 2. That's a 7. So that's your second 7. You had a 7 here too. Shifting frequencies, intensity, choice align. You know, it's like the intensity comes in like a lightning bolt. Something comes in and, right? And you're like, I didn't see that coming, but now I have to make a choice. I gotta go this way or this way, right? Then you make your choice and you settle into it. Settle, 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 settle. Uranda kamunda shiduna ana shukeno kaya na hai. Uramba keti shitumai. Uramba kashete muna kahai. Yeno naka unjaka unjaka unjaka. Inushiki umai kiki kishimai. Itutiki chimaka kiki kiki chimai. Align. Solar portal. Your solar plexus is your power center. It's how you balance. Okay? It is the center of the energy field. I want you to wear yellows. I don't know why, but I have been called to these golds and these yellows here recently. And I feel like it's working on my solar portal. And I've blues too. I've like bought 3 blue nightgowns here recently. I went and bought, okay, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but on the TikTok shop you get a really good deal, FYI. I bought 12 sexy nightgowns. 12 of them, all different kinds. All different kinds, and they're soft. They're not like weirdo, garter belts and all that crap. It's just a soft, pretty, make me feel pretty. Because here's the thing. If we want love, and that means love from everyone, community, family, friends, partnership, work relations, if we want love in our life, if we feel the call to expand more love, to feel the love expand, we have to do physical action steps in order to be love. Like I bought this organic coconut oil, and I just rubbed it all over my body and all through my hair, and then I let it stay. I just doing these things that are self-care, but doing it in a way of intention. See, that's the difference. Anybody can rub themselves down. Anybody can buy a nightgown. But I'm setting intention that every dollar I spend is igniting the frequency of love that I am. And then the action steps I take with the items that I purchase are also creating a sacred fire that's burning within me to do nothing but vibrate at a love frequency at all times. So that all the universe, it's universal law, has no choice but to offer me back love. And I'm not attaching to what that looks like, because everything's love, right? I'm not, and that's the key, is detachment. Aquarius is about detachment. So work with the color yellow and the solar plexus. I do want to look this up. It says 52. What was this number? 36. That's a 10. Starting back to 1. And you have 3 aces. You have 3 of the aces. Out of 78 cards, there's only 4. You have 3 of the aces here. And then you have this 10. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, it's a 9. You're almost there. I can't see. I'm a little high on this energy now. Okay. That's a 9. That's getting to completion. You're almost there kind of energy. You know, knowing that it's coming soon, that you will have to start again. 36. Okay, so this is, oh no, we're not looking at that one. We're looking at 52. All right, shifting frequencies. The fiery ombre color ray resonates the character traits of personal development, reformation, restructuring, and perceptibility, ascension, and advancement. Stepping out of one's comfort zone is the main gist of this ray. Doing it differently than you're used to. Not only will this take bravery, but also a great deal of discipline. Because this assertive ray emits mighty energetic force for huge leaps in the consciousness. Huge leaps. This is not just like some little bitty shift and we're just going to move. This is long-term, fated, destined shifts. Massive opportunities for growth are coming your way. Take responsibility for your own terrain. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This is not a time to blame the situation or others, but it is the same light. Do not be overly critical of yourself either. Just know that it might be time for you to make some internal shifts, which you may have been postponing. Practice raising your frequency. Ask your higher self and your spirit guides for some Jedi training. You are ready to begin. Water signs. Garnet, rhodolite. Those are your companion crystals for this period. And the essential oil is red mandarin. Woo! I'm so excited about the red mandarin. I'm going to order that tomorrow. And I'm going to integrate that in like a spray, or maybe I'll integrate it in like one of my roller medicines or something like that, you know? You know, and this is the thing. I know that sometimes we can't just go out and buy all these things. You still can figure out ways. Instead of just washing your hair, give yourself a head massage. Activating and see every single follicle of the root that's going into your head, igniting in crystalline white light. You know, do things out in your garden with intention of connection to Mother Gaia. You know, whatever it may be. These are just a couple examples, but make sure you're setting intention with yourself. That I'm doing this to raise my frequency, to attract love, to be loved. Okay? All right, so now we're going to pull a rune for you. All right, let's see what we have here. For the water signs, we are calling upon the Norse god Odin. And we're calling upon the Norse princess warrior Freya to assist us by giving us 3 runes for the water signs. Isheshe mukana, eshete mukana heshe, usheta munakana hirshita mukai, ushate. Right. The first one that we have is called Sowilo, and it means the sun, happiness, joy, and celebration. You basically just got the 10 of Cups or the Sun card in a rune. That is awesome. Thank you, Odin and Freya. Are you shining? Are you allowing happiness, joy, and bliss to just enter your heart just for the simple fact that you get to breathe every day? You know? The next one, oh my goodness. Who was it? I can't remember what other sign, but it was either the fire or the air sign got this one. There's one in the ruins that does not have an ancient symbol, okay? And that means it's a wild card. That means you fill in the blank. What is most needed for you right now? Set the intention. Pull it into your complete frequency. Pull it into your reality of what it is that you need. That's amazing. And then also, we have Aqua. This is ice, delays, standing still, stopping, and inaction. So, your happiness and your joy may be blocked. It could be delayed. But I feel like in order to really shift and do it the right way, in order to really take this on, this new beginning, it's going to require some blocks that maybe you wouldn't have thought of, that the universe is going to bring through, that may be a little challenging for you. Maybe a lot challenging. But it's an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity to evolve. And I really don't think, water signs, we realize how much work we're actually doing just being here in a physical flesh suit. Like, just put aside everything else you've ever done in your life. From children to wife to husband to work to school to everything you do. You are making a difference just by being here and shining your light. And I feel that that's what this sign here is. You know, the soul willow, meaning the sun. Meaning it's okay to celebrate yourself, even through the sadness, the challenges, the confusions. And I feel like people around you get you confused a lot. You really got to pull and horn it in during this period. It's about you. It's not about them. All right. Thank you so much, water signs, for being here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this resonated with you. And if you wouldn't mind, I am not monetized. If you would please give me PayPal or a Venmo down there, it's very appreciative. So thank you. Remember, this is the drawing next week, Tuesday, next week on the 20th. Is it the 20th? I think it's the 20th. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, the 19th. Next Tuesday, the 19th, which, oh my goodness. Oh, that's not the right date. I'm sorry. Let me double check my calendar here. I want to make sure. Yeah, I was right, the 20th. We will only be a couple of days away from the sun entering Virgo. So we're going to be speaking to Virgo. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. These reads are only found on YouTube. So please put them out. Please share them. You can share on YouTube. If you have a YouTube and you just want to share it out, that would be really great. Share me with your friends, your neighbors, anybody who needs this sacred knowledge and wants to honor their spirit. Please share me out. And please watch my videos. I need watch time hours. I love you guys so much. You got this. Shine your light and do it for yourself. Become the love frequency that you already are, but know it. Just like that prisoner. Love you. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. I'll see you again next week.